হ্যালো ফ্রেন্ডস, ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক টু মাই চ্যানেল। আজকের ভিডিওতে ওয়াধানি অপরচুনিটির যে উইক 3 রয়েছে, যে অ্যাডাপ্টেবিলিটি, তো ওখানেই ওয়াচ, থিঙ্ক, ডু আর এক্সপ্লোর যে দুটো পয়েন্ট রয়েছে, ডিসকভার ইয়োর সেলফ অ্যান্ড অ্যাডাপ্ট টু চেঞ্জ, এই দুটোরই আজকে অ্যান্সার তোমাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব। চলো ভিডিওটি স্টার্ট করা যাক। অ্যাট ফার্স্ট এখানে যেটা ডিসকভার অ্যান্ড ইয়োর সেলফ রয়েছে সেটা আগে দেখব, দেন দেখব অ্যাডাপ্ট টু চেঞ্জটা।
Hello and welcome to the lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe the qualities you need to demonstrate to be a successful entrepreneur and overcome the obstacles that arise while doing business. You will also identify avenues to upskill as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is a step ahead of merely running a business. To be an entrepreneur, you need to work a lot more smartly. We will study the journeys of three friends who aspire to take their business to the next level and become progressive entrepreneurs. Neil, John and Tanya are college friends. They just finished BCom a year ago. One day, Neil finds a photo of his college friends, John and Tanya. He decides to meet them. He calls them and they meet at Neil's house. When Neil, John and Tanya meet, they are very happy to see each other after a year. They remember the fun they had in college. They then discuss their career after college.
I'm planning to start my own food catering business by the name Bon Appetit.
That's great, Tanya. I want to start a stationery shop by name EduRite Stationers. Since I want to be in the trading business, I have identified there are very few stationery shops in Happy Colony, so I wish to start my own. Cool! Now after college, my family has shifted to the outskirts of the city. Many new housing societies are coming up near my house. I have identified housekeeping can be a good business here. I will be starting a housekeeping business by the name Spick and Span.
That's great, Neil. How do you plan to grow your business?
I have 6 people who want to work with me. I think once these people are satisfied with my good team management skills, they will bring in more people. When I have more employees, I can take up more projects and thus grow my business. That's amazing, Neil. I dream of becoming a distributor from a shopkeeper. I think I will need to have open-mindedness. I will learn from situations and people around me and grow as an entrepreneur.
At a potluck party, people liked my cooking. I am now getting orders from those people for for birthday parties, anniversary parties, family get togethers, and housewarming parties. My clientele is growing by word of mouth. My creativity and good work ethics are my forte. I will introduce exciting dishes and meals while focusing on quality and nutrition. Next, I will start a tiffin service too.
Hey, John and Tanya, by discussing our aspirations, I am learning about the various qualities that are required to succeed as an entrepreneur. Friends, I think we should plan ahead to take our business to the next level. And for that, we should eliminate obstacles that come in the way of success. Both of you tell me, are you forecasting any ups and downs in your business? How are you planning to handle them? Neil, I have observed that stationery shop business has seasonal variations, but I have a plan to do well throughout the year. When schools reopen, I will sell textbooks, notebooks and writing supplies. During holidays, I will sell art and craft supplies. During festivals, I will sell greeting cards and decoration materials. I will also sell coloring books, activity books, general knowledge books since they make excellent birthday gifts. I'm sure I will do well as I always motivate myself and believe I can achieve my goals. I will keep changing my old ways of doing business and strive to overcome my limitations.
When I will start a tiffin service after cooking for parties initially, I think I may not get enough customers. I am anticipating this because by then I will have the image of being a good party cook and will have no record of cooking healthy, nutritious meals. But I will confidently convince my customers. I will organize a menu tasting session. I will also tell my customers how I use less oil, fresh vegetables, and no flavor enhancers to cook healthy food. So far in life, I have learned to be confident, irrespective of other people's opinion, and I consider it my strength.
You tell us, Neil, how will you overcome your shortcomings? Since I will be working with menial staff, I am forecasting my customers may have complaints about my employees are not being punctual. I have analyzed this might be because in the morning I usually go for a swim. In that case, I will go for a swim in the evenings and be in the office instead. I will set an example by turning up for work on time. I'm planning to organize a 20-minute assembly for the workers to foster togetherness, followed by tea and breakfast. I will be creating groups and assigning a group leader on rotational basis. I will assign a housing society to each group. Tell the group leader to report me on reaching there on time. I will award the most efficient team of the week every Sunday. I will infuse discipline in my team by being disciplined myself.
Friends, I have concluded that if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, just keep your customers satisfied. Be competitive.
Great! I want to add that if you have determination and grit, you are ready to take on the roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship. That's true, mate. If you're passionate about your work, you will be an inspiration to many. Good entrepreneurs are an asset to society since they boost the economy by creating jobs. Friends, I suggest we upskill ourselves by attending online courses on entrepreneurship.
Right, John, I second that. And in addition, we should read self-help books and also books on successful entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, and so on.
True, Tanya. We should also attend technical and soft skill courses. Dear friends, I learned a lot today. We should now equip ourselves to take a leap ahead in our business. So friends, are you ready? After that day, Neil, John and Tanya attend courses, seminars and read books. Within 6 months, Neil bags 7 cleaning projects. Tanya begins by catering for small parties and then starts a tiffin service and also provides catering for marriage parties. John opens up a stationery shop and then becomes a distributor. All three of them want to be known for their work in their city, and they are one step ahead of being served. We hope from this story you get the qualities that make a successful entrepreneur and you are ready to embark on your entrepreneurial journey. All the best. Let us look at what we learned from the experiences of Neil, Tanya, and John. To be an entrepreneur, you need good team management skills, open-mindedness, creativity and good work ethics, confidence in your abilities, self-motivation, competitive spirit, determination, passion, upskilling.
In this activity, you will learn about making better choices as an entrepreneur. Click the Start button to proceed. Ali has a footwear shop. His customers have some complaints against him. This is impacting his business. Help Ali to improve upon each complaint by helping him display the right entrepreneurial quality. Ali gets irritated when customers ask him information on his products. He is also reluctant to provide a variety of options to his customers to choose from. What do you think he should do? Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That is correct. Customer satisfaction is the key to successful business. Ali should be polite and patient with all his customers. Ali gets irritated when customers ask him information on his products. He is also reluctant to provide a variety of options to his customers to choose from. What do you think he should do? Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That is correct. Customer satisfaction is the key to successful business. Ali should be polite and In the afternoon, Ali enjoys a game of cards with his friends inside his shop. Women avoid coming at this time to his shop to buy sandals. He is losing out on business. What should he do? Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That is correct. Playing cards is a waste of time. Ali should rather focus on his business so that he can make more profit. There are some days in a month when just very few or no customers turn up in Ali's shop. Ali gets really frustrated at such times. What advice will you give Ali? Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That is correct. Ali should apply as many strategies as he can to revive his business, like advertising, being competitive, and introspecting on his shortcomings. There are some days in a month when just very few or no customers turn up in Ali's shop. Ali gets really frustrated at such times. What advice will you give Ali? Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That is correct. Ali should apply as many strategies as he can to revive his business, like advertising, being competitive, and introspecting on his shortcomings. Here's an opportunity to test your readiness to be an entrepreneur. Select a game mode. In this mode, you can explore different responses and get feedback on your choices. Interpret from the life and quotations of famous entrepreneurs to develop the right entrepreneurial mindset and make the right business decisions. Click Start to begin. Sid and Sonia are husband and wife. They want to start their own manufacturing business of plastic items. They are very impressed with Akio Morita, the co-founder of Sony. They want to learn lessons from his life and implement them in their business. You have to help them identify the right lessons out of the incidents from his life and his quoted lines.
My parents want me to do a job, but I want to be an entrepreneur. How do I handle this, Sonia?
Sid, do you remember we had seen that documentary on Akio Morita, the co-founder of Sony? You should learn from him. Akio Morita was born in Nagoya, Japan in 1921. His family was into brewing sake and soy sauce since 14 generations. Being the oldest son, he was expected to take over the business, but he took a different route and graduated with a degree in physics from Osaka Imperial University. He then served as a lieutenant in the Japanese Navy during World War I, where he met an electrical engineer, Masaru Ibuka. Although he was offered a teaching position at Tokyo Institute of Technology after the war, he joined Ibuka when he came to know that Ibuka was opening a research lab. The two men decided to form a partnership, and thus they started Sony.
What do you learn from this incident? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. We should have confidence in our abilities. We should have confidence in our abilities. We should disobey our family members' advice. We should be determined to follow our dreams. Well done. We should have determination to be different from the league.
Sonia, although I love to learn, I have always been an average student in school. I have big dreams, but I question myself if I can achieve them.
Said, I have also been an average student. This fact doesn't stop me in any way. Also, our role model, Akio Morita, wrote a book in Japanese whose title meant "Never mind school records." What do you think? Are grades in school responsible for success in later life?
What is your interpretation of Morita's book title? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Yes, grades in school are important. School education is important, but your success in life does not entirely depend on that. School education is important, but your success in life does not entirely depend on that. No, school education is not important. No, school education is not important. Well done. Although school education is important, your performance on your job decides your success. Once you start working, you should focus on solving practical problems.
Sonia, I can always come up with ideas for creating unique products that will be useful to the consumers in their daily life. But then I doubt if my product idea is commercially viable.
Said, Akio Morita had envisioned a product that let people listen to music on long flights. The marketing department rejected this idea by saying that people find using earphones uncomfortable. However, he launched the Sony Walkman and it was a big hit.
What does this incident tell you? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. We should have confidence and faith in our abilities. We should understand what people want and provide a solution. Sony Corporation just got lucky, and the Walkman was well received. We should overlook the market research of the marketing department at times. Sony Corporation just got lucky, and the Walkman was well received. Well done. We should have confidence in our vision. If we have understood that our product or service will benefit people, we should implement it although other people suggest otherwise.
Sonia, I am apprehensive of the competition I will have to face in our manufacturing business.
Morita said competition makes us work hard. Do you know what this means, Sid?
What do you think about this statement? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Sonia, I am apprehensive of the competition I will have to face in our manufacturing business.
Morita said competition makes us work hard. Do you know what this means, Sid?
What do you think about this statement? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. We should work hard to beat the competition. We should not compete with anyone. Competitive spirit inspires us to do our best, work hard and innovate. Well done. Competition is good as it brings out innovative spirit in us and makes us work hard to provide the best to our consumers.
I want to build a good team of self-driven people. How do I do this?
Morita said, I believe people work for satisfaction. I believe it is a big mistake to think that money is the only way to compensate a person for his work. People need money, but they also want to be happy in their work and proud of it.
What do you conclude from this quote from Morita? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. If we respect our employees, we can pay them lesser money. We should create a good work environment, respect, and pay them what they deserve. We should create a good work environment, respect, and pay them what they deserve. We should treat our employees respectfully. Well done. When we create a good work environment, respect our employees and pay them deservingly, we are keeping them happy. We are taking care of their emotional as well as financial needs.
I want my products to reach the maximum number of people. I think I will need to advertise for that. What do you think, Sonia?
Let me quote Morita's statement regarding this. He said, advertising and promotion alone will not sustain a bad product or a product that is not right for the times.
What do you infer by this statement? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. The product we make should be of very good quality and also suit the needs of the consumers at that point of time. Advertising and promotion can sustain any mediocre product. The product we make should be of very good quality. Well done. Yes, the product we make should be of good quality. It should be an apt solution to the needs of the consumers at that point of time. Advertising and promotion cannot sustain a product unsuitable for consumers' needs. Excellent. You have successfully been able to interpret from the case study of a famous entrepreneur, and identified some of the qualities you should imbibe to develop a good entrepreneurial mindset. Here's an opportunity to test your readiness to be an entrepreneur. Select a game mode. In this mode, your choices are evaluated. You can't change your responses, and you will get a score at the end. Test your readiness to revive your existing business by displaying entrepreneurial qualities. Click Start to begin. Dev has a men's tailoring shop. He is facing losses in his business. He decides to ask his nephew, Jack, who works in another city as a tailor with a fashion designer. Jack is visiting Dev for some days. Jack feels Dev has to revive his business using some creativity. The learners have to assist Jack in helping Dev revive his business and make profit.
My tailoring shop is not doing well since men are preferring ready-made garments. I can stitch casual and office wear for men. I can also stitch festive wear and wedding outfits. How should I continue my business? The market has changed so much.
What do you think Dev should do? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Advertise his business. Advertise his business. Start a ready-made garments shop. Provide unique clothes that are not available at ready-made garments stores.
I want to bring back customers to my shop, but I am apprehensive and fearful of being rejected.
How would you solve this mental block for Dev? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Dev should look for another job. Dev should understand that rejections are a part of professional life. Dev should still have confidence in himself. Dev should have confidence in himself and his abilities.
What changes do I need to make in my way of dealing with customers?
What would you suggest, Dev? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. He should understand what his customer wants, provide his suggestions and come up with a classy design. Dev should continue his old ways. After all, he has done so, for so many years. Dev should be very polite and approachable to his customers.
Some customers say my clothes are old-fashioned. What do I do?
What would you suggest, Dev? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Dev should look for more designs on the internet. There will be other customers who will not think so. Dev should upskill himself by attending a few courses on men's tailoring.
I have a question for you, Uncle. An important part of business is to think creatively. How do you want to be creative in your way of doing business?
What would you suggest, Dev? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Dev could create his own personal brand and his clothes will have his logo. Dev could create unique designs every season and advertise his work. Dev could partner with other leading men's designers in the city and do ad hoc work for them. Excellent. You have done really well. In this section, you will explore more about the qualities required to be an entrepreneur and lessons that can be learned from famous entrepreneurs. Click the Start button to begin. Click each resource link to discover more. Click each resource link to discover more.
Chris has just finished his class 12 exams. He is at a cricket stadium with his friends to watch a T20 match. In the interval, he eats patties. When he tastes the tomato sauce served with it, he feels his sister Alia cooks the sauce much better. He gets an idea which he plans to tell Alia on going home. Alia, I had patties at the stadium which had tomato sauce with it. I feel you cook it much yummier. Why don't you sell it?
That's a good idea, Chris. I have developed the recipe after lots of experimentation. But do you know that the price of tomatoes fluctuates throughout the year? Sometimes tomatoes are very costly and sometimes very cheap.
We'll make extra tomato sauce when prices are low and preserve it. When prices of tomatoes rise, we will sell our preserved tomato sauce. This will give us a lot of profit. When the price of tomatoes is affordable, we'll make sauce from fresh tomatoes.
Sounds good to me, Chris. Demand for tomato sauce is higher when price of tomatoes rises. We can earn good profit at that time by selling more quantity of tomato sauce.
During cricket matches at the stadium, demand for tomato sauce is high. Since people eat a lot of snacks like cutlets, patties and so on, we can hike our rates and earn a decent profit. Chris and Alia are discussing how they would sell their product depending upon the factors affecting their business. This is because the pricing of a product depends on the variations in demand, supply and quantity produced. Thus, the dynamics of the market depend on price, demand, supply and quantity. Chris and Alia are effectively using the fluctuations in the market to make a profit. Based on this strategy, both of them successfully run their business for a year. They now want to beat the competition by applying some strategies.
Chris, I feel we need to race ahead of the competition by applying few strategies. We can offer low prices for the common consumer, or on the other hand, make our product unique, raise our price and cater either a broad or niche market depending on its uniqueness.
We have 4 options. Option 1 is that we
aim at providing ketchup to restaurants and pizza sauce to pizza shops.
Chris and Alia keep getting orders for their tomato sauce, since it adds the extra flavor to the snacks it accompanies. After a year, they approach a leading pizza delivery service and are selected by them to provide pizza sauce. Let us look at what we have learned from Chris and Alia's experiences of factors affecting business. The factors that affect a business are price, demand, supply, and quantity. You have to run your business in such a manner that the variations in supply of raw materials, demand of finished goods, quantity sold, and the selling price charged make you a profit. The 4 strategies to ace your competition are cost leadership, differentiation, cost focus, and differentiation focus. Each of these strategies need to be applied in different situations in your business to stay ahead of the competition. So friends, learn to run your business according to changes in the market. Also, engage in healthy competition, as a free and fair market ultimately benefits the consumers. You will become a successful entrepreneur if you provide value-added service.
In this activity, you will identify the factors affecting business and implement competition strategies in different situations in your business. Click the Start button to proceed.
Rohan has done a course in baking. He now wants to bake and sell bread through various outlets. Most of the bread sellers in the market are selling wheat flour bread through grocery shops. Rohan has a few strategies to create his place in the market in the face of competition. Identify which competition strategy he is applying in each case.
Rohan bakes regular refined wheat flour bread and sells it through grocery shops at the lowest price than his competitors. Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Rohan is aiming to lead the competition by offering a lower price. Rohan bakes multigrain bread and sells it through grocery shops. Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Rohan is targeting a broad market, but wants to lead the competition by offering a product with unique features. Rohan bakes multigrain bread and sells it through leading bakeries by establishing tie-ups with them and offering a competitive price. Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. While Rohan's competitors are selling refined flour breads through grocery shops, he is offering multigrain bread through bakeries, which is a niche market at a competitive price. Rohan bakes burger buns and sells it to leading restaurants at a good price. Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That's correct. Rohan is applying the differentiation focus strategy since he is targeting a niche market and offering a better product so that he can charge more than his competitors.
Here is an opportunity to check your understanding of the market fluctuations affecting business and strategies to stay ahead of the competition. Select the game mode. In this mode, you can explore different responses and get feedback on your choices. Check your knowledge on the Adapt to Change. Click Start to begin.
This is Ruby, a young woman who had been working as a tailor for women's clothes at a fashion designer's boutique for 4 years.
Hi, I'm Ruby.
She now wants to open her own boutique. Ruby has done a diploma in sewing. Through her experience in this business, she knows how the market fluctuates. She wants to use the dynamics of the market to her advantage and earn decently. She also wants to race ahead of the competition and gain a loyal customer base. Your task is to help her make the right business decisions. In her experience as a tailor, Ruby has observed people prefer stitched clothes for weddings. Most of the brides want customized clothes. Ruby wants to make a good profit in this scenario.
What do you think Ruby should do to maximize her profit in wedding and bridal wear? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Ruby should do exactly what her competitor does.
Ruby should hike her rates. Ruby should hike her rates by providing unique designs for the wedding clothes.
Well done. Ruby's customers will pay her extra only when she provides unique service that is not available elsewhere.
In her experience as a tailor, Ruby has observed people prefer stitched clothes for weddings. Most of the brides want customized clothes. Ruby wants to make a good profit in this scenario. How should Ruby handle the increased demand and make a profit during all the festivals that occur throughout the year? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Ruby should hire junior tailors. Ruby should have a team of junior tailors on a permanent basis and some other tailors Ruby should work extra hours.
Well done. If Ruby has a mixed team of some junior tailors on a permanent basis and some tailors on an ad hoc basis, then she will also have more fixed capacity in her team and also can increase the size of her team whenever required and handle the increased volume of work.
Ruby wants to provide some services to her customers that her competitors do not provide. She has observed that some people want formal clothes to wear in office. Very few tailors stitch formal clothes well, but Ruby knows this job.
Should Ruby get into the business of stitching formal clothes? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Yes, because she can provide customized designs and accurate fitting to her customers. No, as she will face competition from manufacturers of ready-made clothes. Can't say. Ruby will have increased workload, but it will also give her a competitive edge.
Well done. Ruby can always provide unique designs to her customers and stitch the clothes such that they fit her customers well. This will make her customers happy, give her more business and also a competitive edge over other tailors.
Ruby has observed that she can get good business for stitching casual clothes throughout the year. Ruby wants to be efficient in getting the casual clothes stitched. A lot of time is spent in getting the design right. This affects productivity and hampers growth.
What would you suggest Ruby in reducing the turnaround time of stitching casual clothes? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Ruby should provide a catalog of popular designs to her customers. Ruby should ask her customers to bring their own designs from the internet. Ruby should have display pieces of some popular designs ready so that it is established upfront what the final product will look like.
Well done. If Ruby keeps some display pieces ready, her customers will get a complete idea of the finished product and there will be no differences once the stitched clothes are ready.
Ruby has observed that she can get good business for stitching casual clothes throughout the year. Ruby wants to be efficient in getting the casual clothes stitched. A lot of time is spent in getting the design right. This affects productivity and hampers growth.
Which service should Ruby focus on? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Daily wear tops. Exquisite embroidered clothes. Formal wear.
Well done. In formal wear, Ruby can showcase her talent of stitching. Although she will offer a competitive price, profit margin on formal wear would be high nevertheless.
You have successfully helped Ruby understand the variations in the market and ace the competition. Here is an opportunity to check your understanding of the market fluctuations affecting business and strategies to stay ahead of the competition. Select the game mode. In this mode, your choices are evaluated. You can't change your responses, and you will get a score at the end. Test your knowledge on the different types of competition strategies and related adapt to change. Click Start to begin.
Hi, I'm Omar.
Hello, I'm Ali.
Omar and Ali are brothers. A year ago, they started a gift shop. They sell showpieces, soft toys, watches, chocolates, pens and other stationery, and many more items that people can use to gift each other on birthdays, anniversaries, festivals, Valentine's Day and other days. You will be presented with different situations in their business. You have to identify which competition strategy they should apply and how they should handle the variations in the market to grow their business. The demand for soft toys rises during Valentine's Day. If Omar and Ali sell soft toys at competitive rates during Valentine's Day and target a broad market, which competition strategy should they apply?
A lot of people want to gift soft toys on Valentine's Day.
Yes, Omar. Let's try to sell more soft toys by keeping competitive rates.
Identify the best competition strategy for Omar and Ali to target a broad market. Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Cost leadership.
People prefer giving chocolates as return gifts on their kids' birthday parties. But people want these return gifts of chocolates to stand out from the rest. Omar and Ali want to apply the cost-focused strategy to cater to a niche market with lesser competition. What do you think they should do?
Many people want to give chocolates as return gifts on their kids' birthday parties.
Let's cater to this niche market by selling innovative chocolates.
What do you think should Omar and Ali do? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Omar and Ali have some young girls and boys as customers who come to them looking for gifts that will impress their partners. They are ready to pay a good price for these gifts. Select the right competition strategy to apply for this market of customers. Be sure to select the right reason for applying this strategy based on the given conditions.
Any girls and boys from the dating crowd want to impress their partners.
They're ready to pay a good price for that.
Select the right competition strategy that Omar and Ali should apply. Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Omar and Ali want to grow their business by doing a market survey. Which factors do you think will help them become popular with their customer?
Should do a market survey to understand the needs of the customer.
Omar, which is the one factor do you think we should consider to become the most popular gift shop?
Select the factor that will make Omar and Ali's gift shop very popular than other gift shops. Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Sometimes, it happens that the demand for gift articles is very high and the supply does not meet the demand.
What should we do when we have a high demand for gift articles?
Yeah, we should be prepared for that.
What do you think should Omar and Ali do during this time? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. They should ask their customers to place an order beforehand. They should have good alternatives for their customers. They should study the factors affecting business well and talk to their suppliers to arrange for additional items on demand.
You could have done better.
Play again to help Omar and Ali understand the competition strategies and related market dynamics.
In this section, you will explore more about the changes in the market that affect the demand, supply and pricing of a business or a service. You will also learn about competition strategies. Click the Start button to begin. In this section, click each resource link to discover more. Click each resource link to discover more. Click each resource